Hello everyone, good day, and once again this is Professor Roger Flores of Central Mindanao University, one of the professor of the Department of Electrical Engineering, your professor of this subject ES 52 Engineering Management. Today we are going to continue our discussion with Chapter 10 of our subject. This is entitled Managing Production and Service Operation. So here specifically, this is one of the function of an engineer manager, which will manage the production and operation, especially an engineer, no? Because in our field, we are expected to manage production. If our product, of course, if our output is a tangible material, no? But if it is intangible material, okay, so like service output, no? If our product is service, yung mga serbisyo po yung output natin, yung produkto natin. So service operation also, no? To manage the service operation. Okay, so to start with, we have this Chapter 10, Managing Production and Service Operation. Okay, so these are the contents of our Chapter 10. Okay, what is operation? Okay, so we have to answer that one. What is operation management? Okay, so we have this next topic. We have operations and engineer manager. So we will be talking about flow of the operation and the function of this engineer manager. And then types of transformation process. Okay, so if we have this product that we have, then we have to consider the processes, no? How you are going to transform from the raw material to the expected output. Okay, so types of transformation process. So like for example here, manufacturing processes, we have the service processes, no? If that is non-tangible output. Okay, so the last topic that you're going to discuss is this important parts of the production system. Okay, so we have that last topic now. So now let us define what is operation. So as it is said here, this is any process that accepts inputs and uses resources to change those inputs in a useful ways. Okay. So meaning to say that operation is, of course, it is the processes of changing and the inputs to output, no? That is desired output. So first thing that we are going to consider here is the input. What is the input of our processes or in our operation? Okay, then we have to use the different resources of our company, our industry, no? To change this input, no, into what is desired output or what is our product. Okay, so conversion of this input, the raw material, into our expected output. So that is operation. Okay, so we have this product process. So a while ago I mentioned the term input. So we have this input. Then we have this transformation process. Now we have this transformation process, and of course we have this output. So basically, ano po ba yung mga inputs natin? So in an engineering processes or any company or industry, maybe our input is land, maybe our input is labor of our subordinates, no? Our whatever inputs that might we have, no? And then we have also the capital, no? The capital and the entrepreneurship. So these are some of the what we call as input. Now we have for the transformation, this is the process. So what are the equipment, the procedure, the step-by-step or systematic procedure, and what are the technology that we are going to apply to convert this input into this what is expected output. So as I've said a while ago, that our outputs might be a product, or it is a tangible product, or it is a services. Okay. Halimbawa yung sa mga services natin, yung sa mga lawyers, they have this service, no? Halimbawa, engineers, yung mga gumagawa ng mga plano, okay? Or di kaya mga doctor. So we have this what we call as non-tangible output, or we call this one as services. Okay. So what is operation management? So according to Aldag and Stern, that this operation management is the process of planning, process of organizing, and a process of controlling operations to reach objectives efficiently and effectively. So when we say efficient, so we will be able to convert the input to output, no? Or input to output, no? So that is efficiency, no? Efficiency. So when we say effectively or effective, then if we will be able to convert the input to whatever desired output. Okay. So kung ano po yung desired output natin, so yun po ang effective conversion from the raw to the output. So management, this operation management includes planning. So planning is very important, di ba? So that is the first thing, the first move that we are going to consider, planning. Ano po yung gagawin natin? We should have to start with this planning. Because as we said that activity project without planning, then maybe minor, okay, that will make hindrances to reach our objectives of the activity or the project. Then after planning, we have this organizing, no? So when we say organizing, we should have to form a committee, subcommittee, and a department to work this and a specific job to be given to them, and we have to make an organizational structure, and then pagkatapos po lagyan natin ng tao. Yun po yung tinatawag natin na organizing. And of course, controlling, chapter 9, we discuss about controlling, no? So we have to control our resources, human resources, our financial, our equipment, material, supplies, and logistics. So we should have to control those things, okay? So that, as we said, so that we may able to achieve our organizational objectives and targets and standards. Okay, so next is operation and engineer manager. Okay, so we define what is operation, and here comes an engineer manager. Okay, so engineer manager, of course, here, because we should have to emphasize who are these people that work within this or to work or implement this operation, the flow of operation of our company and industry. Specifically, we will be talking about the engineer manager. Why? Because of course we have several managers that we have, no? So in an organization we have several managers. Okay, then we should have to specify the this engineer or manager which will be doing engineering job. Okay, so we have this manufacturing engineer. Ano po ba itong manufacturing engineer? Ito po yung function niya, no? So to determine and define the equipment, tools, and process required to convert the design of the desired product into reality in an efficient manner. So klaro po dito, no? The manufacturing engineer, its function is to determine and define the equipment. What are the necessary equipment to convert this raw material to desired output. Okay. Dapat malaman natin kung ano po yung mga gagamitin natin, mga equipment, mga tools, and of course the process of the conversion. Okay, yun po ang responsibility ng manufacturing engineer, which are required to convert design. Okay, so the design, whatever design that we have, no, and the flow and the process and procedure, no. So, okay, so to convert this product into its reality in an efficient manner. Do not forget that we have this what we call as efficiency and effectively. Okay, so because everybody can do, can think, can tell, can provide equipment, tools, and processes. But of course, aside from this, then one of the purpose of having this manufacturing engineer is to do this, to convert this raw material to its desired output in an efficient. Kailangan po yon, efficiency and effectively. Okay. So another engineer manager here is this construction engineer. Ano po ba yung construction engineer? Ay alam naman natin yung sa construction. Basically, maybe this is construction in a construction projects. Yun po mga vertical or horizontal construction. Pag sinabi po natin na vertical construction, that is a building, a high-rise building or any other building, no? Vertical construction, vertical structures. But when we say horizontal construction, it might be bridges or bridge or roads, no? Or any horizontal structures, no? That the engineer might be supervising or managing. So we have this construction engineer. Okay, next we have this operation manager, engineer as operation manager. Okay, so dito na po tayo. Must find ways to contribute to the production of quality goods. So hanap tayo. Ito po yung unang-unang trabaho ng isang engineer na to manage or to manage the operation. We must find ways to contribute to the production of goods and services. But we should have to consider a quality goods, no? So we have this standard to make a quality output. Okay. So and the reduction of costs in his departments. Okay, so mayroon na tayo, no? Now mayroon na tayong mga quality goods, services, conversion of the raw material to the desired output. But of course, we must have also to think of the reduction. Okay, the reduction of the operating costs. Pag less yung operating cost, di mas maganda, and we are an effective engineer manager. Okay? So we have these types of transformation processes, no? Unang-una po dito itong manufacturing process. Pangalawa is this service processes. Okay. So siguro I made to mention what is this manufacturing process. Ito po yung mga the output here is the tangible materials, tangible output, and this service processes is ito po yung we have our service operations. Okay, service outputs. Katulad yung sinabi ko na, yung sa mga doctors, sa mga surveyors, for example, yung sa mga lawyers and other professional, no, with their own specialization. So sa manufacturing process po, mayroon tayong different processes. We have this job shop, batch flow. We have worker-paced line flow. And then we have also this machine-paced line flow. And then we have this batch or continuous flow hybrid. Mayroon kayong batch flow, mayroon kayong continuous flow na hybrid, no? Yung isinama natin, combine natin yung dalawa. We have also this service processes. Number 2, we have to talk also the service factory. Okay, ito po yung service shop and ito po yung mass service. We have this 3 service processes, and the last one is of course the professional service that sinabi natin kanina, yung sa mga doctors, yun nga po, yung mga magsiservisyo ng simultaneous na maraming mga tao. Okay. So, we have to start this manufacturing process. Kasi dalawa ito eh. So, are those that refer to the making of products by hands or machinery? So, production of producing products by manual, by hands, or by automatic, or by machinery, or a combination of hands and machinery. Okay, so let's talk about job shop, no? It is a production based on sales orders for a variety of small lots. Okay, so production of any material, tangible material, based on sales orders. Kung ano po yung mga orders niya, ano po yung pinagawa ng isang clients or customers natin, ito po yung job shop. Okay, kung ano lang po yung in-order niya, no? So, but of course, variety of small lots. Yung mga pinagawa na medyo hindi naman kailangan ng malalaking production cost production processes. Then we have this batch flow. It is where lots of generally owned design products are manufactured. Okay, so generally owned design products. Halimbawa yung mga auto, no? So halimbawa gumagawa ng isang sasakyan. So they are working for their own cars, for example. So they are producing this kind of cars. Tinawag nila po itong batch flow kasi hindi naman pwedeng ang tinatrabaho natin ganito ang model niya in the process, no, in a line process line, no. So dapat sa isang batch isa lang design ang gagawin niya. Okay, halimbawa din po doon sa soft drinks, for example, sa bottling. So pag 12 ounce yung pinoproduce mo ng soft drinks, pag itong soft drinks ang pinoproduce mo, ito yung pangalan. So ito lang po ang gagawin mo, no? Itong batch na ito. At you are working based on your own product, no? Hindi po katulad dito sa job shop kung ano po yung pinagawa sa iyo na kahit hindi sa inyo, no? Pinagawa lang sa iyo. So you have to produce that. Halimbawa yung nagpagawa ng relo kasi promo ng isang convenience store or di kaya fast food, no? Na magpagawa sila ng relo kasi promo nila yung relo. Yung gumagawa ng relo hindi yan para sa kanila yon, no? So para yon sa fast food. So itong gumagawa ng relo, yun po yung tinatawag natin na job shop. Yung sa batch flow, kanila talagang produkto yung ginagawa nila. And they are working ng isang period, ng isang panahon ng paggagawa nila, isa lang yung gagawin nila. Kaya nga, batch flow yung tawag doon, no? So, another thing is worker-based assembly line. Yung worker-based assembly line, it is a series of assembly line na tao yung hand-to-hand, no? Or ibig sabihin, manual yung paggawa. Halimbawa, no, nung minsan mayroon tayong na pag-field trip natin, mayroon tayong tinatawag na assembly area ng radio. So, yung mga taong gumagawa doon is halos mga babae. Kasi assembly yon ng mga maliliit na mga component ng radio, no? So, halimbawa, yung isang tao, yun lang volume ng radio yung ginagawa niya. Lahat na yun lang palaging ginagawa niya, yung isang volume lang ng radio. O kaya nag-assemble siya ng yung mga kapasitor yung ginawa niya doon. Nagsolda siya ng kapasitor. Yung trabaho niya, kapasitor lang yung gagawin niya. Pagkatapos nagawa na niya yung pagsolda ng kapasitor, ibigay niya doon sa next line, next sa kanya, no? So iba na naman yung trabaho sa next line. Halimbawa, resistor na naman yung sa kanya. So these people here as working in one product, but they are specializing in one component or item in that product. So ayun po yung tinatawag natin na worker-based assembly line. Halimbawa, yung sa mga canning, yung sa mga canned goods, no? Dito po, itong section na ito, sila ang maglalabel ng lata. Ayun, or dito sila yung mag-slice ng laman ng lata doon, okay? So this is a process, no? Tinatawag natin na worker-based assembly line, na silang lahat may kanya-kanya silang specialized na trabaho to produce this product, no, certain products. Okay. So yun po ang tinatawag natin na worker-based assembly line. It refers to production layout arranged in a sequence to accommodate processing of large volumes of standardized products or services. Okay, ano pong kaibahan dito sa machine-based? Of course, if that worker-based assembly line, dito po sa machine-based, this is of course is a line using this machine as the main player to produce and to assemble this output product. Okay, so this type produces mostly standard products with machine playing a significant role. So, karamihan kasi yung mga produkto natin ngayon, of course, based on what is in the design and the precision can be attained by, of course, by this specific machine. Marami tayo sa mechanical, marami tayong mga machines na precise yung trabaho. Kasi po, pag tao yung magtrabaho, siguro, it will not attend to specifically for the design. So, dito po, we should have to use machine so that we can attain precision or the precise and design. Okay, so that is machine-based. Pero ganito din yan, parehas lang din yun sa assembly line kanina, yung tao ang gumawa. Kasi dito sa machine, your machine may be in a form of a robotic assembly area, no? Halimbawa sa kotse, ito pong section na ito, gumagawa ng door ng kotse. Okay, pagkatapos ng pag ma-install na niya yung door, siguro sa kabila na naman, the next in the line is siguro yung mga gulong na naman. Okay, yung mga tires, sunod, parang ganon. Up to the end of the process flow, mayroon na tayong isang kotse. But lahat na gumagawa dito ay iyon pong makina po. So, ito po yung sinasabi natin na machine-based production or assembly line. And the next one here is this continuous flow. This continuous flow is the rapid rate at which items move through the system. This method is very appropriate for producing highly standard products. Okay, rapid rate, yung mabilisan. So, yung alala ko dito, yung pong battling ng isang bear na napuntahan namin doon sa Manila, no? So, mayroon tayong napuntahan na processing ng bear battling na they could be able to battle or makaproduce sila ng almost 500 battles per minute. Ganyan kabilis yung battling nila, yung bear na yon na napuntahan namin. So, doon po, this is the rapid rate of producing or moving the system. At saka kasi bear po yun, kailangan malamig doon sa loob. Kasi pag sabi pa nga nila, maalala ko po, kailangan pag mag-battling kayo ng bear, kailangan yung malamig para hindi yung magbula, no? Para hindi lalabas yung bear sa loob, parang normal lang kasi pag isinilid na yung bear doon sa bote, yung sa tinatawag natin na battling, ay para lang tubig lang yung isinili doon, no? So, kailangan na malamig siya. Malamig din inumin. Kaya nga, that is a continuous flow ng production of this highly standard products. Okay. So, we have a batch continuous flow, no? A combination of these two. So you are producing a product in the same what we have done in batch flow, and of course what we have done in this continuous flow process. Okay. So we have this. Let us now proceed to that is all about the manufacturing process. Now, so now let us proceed to service processes. Then we said that these service processes are those that refer to the provision of services to person by hand. Okay, so we have to provide our service. We have to do our services by hand. Okay, so that is service processes. So we have this service factory, and ito po yung service factory offers a limited mix of services which results to some economies of scale and operations. So ito lang po yung single services in a single customer or clients, no? Like for example, yung doktor, hindi naman pwede na sa isang doktor, tatlo po yung pasyente niya. So, limited mix of services. Okay, so we should have to offer this client in with this product, okay, in by hand, and then several products by hand. Okay, so service shop also. So, ano po ba itong service shop? It provides a diverse mix of services. Diverse mix of services. So siguro wala kong ibang maalala dito. Yung service shop natin is yung parlor, no? So siguro mayroong gagawa doon sa buhok ng ating customer or client. At saka at the same time, mayroon din gagawa doon sa manicure niya, sa kuko niya, di ba? Or sa paa niya, mayroon din gagawa doon. Baka mayroong mag-scrub dyan. Yung tinatawag natin, baka mayroon tayong mag-spa dyan. Okay, so yun nga po. Siguro, isama na natin yung massage. Okay, so paano ba trabaho sa buhok na mayroon pang nag-massage? So anyways, this is just a simple application and explanation for this service shop na mayroon tayong mga services na mag-provides in diverse mix of services at the same time. Okay, so maybe in your experience, maybe you can cite some example of this service shop. Yung serbisyo na non-tangible output. Okay. So next we have this mass service. Okay, so mass service accordingly is a mass services of a large number of people simultaneously. Okay? So a mass service company that provides service to a large number of people simultaneously. Okay, unang-una siguro I can cite some example to this. Ano pa ba yung serbisyo ng company or yung industry or yung organization na makapagserbisyo at the same time, simultaneous ng maraming tao? Siguro, if you are fan of watching movies, yung mga sine, so ayun, you can invite, okay, many yung manonood ng sine at the same time in a simultaneous time, no? Simultaneous sila lahat, no? So that is an example of mass service. O kaya nga, kahit sa simbahan, kaya nga tinatawag natin na mass service yung mga misa na yan eh. Okay, yung priest natin, yung parish priest natin, or yung pastor, or yung ministro, can be able to serve the people, the faithful in one sitting by having this, by presiding these masses, no? Kaya nga tinatawag itong mass kasi we are serving these people and of course with respect to their faith, no? So at the same time, so mass service. Yun po yung maalala ko ng mga example ng mga mass service, yung mga serbisyo natin na sa mga tao, maraming tao at the same time. Okay, so next we have this professional service. Of course, these are companies that provide specialized service to other firms or individual. So this is a professional service. So halimbawa, yung sabi ko po kanina, yung mga surveyors natin, So they will serve their clients and customers using this professional service being a surveyor. So yung mga geodetic natin na mga geodetic engineers natin. Okay. Kahit anong engineers gagawa ng mga plano, and this is a highly specialized job. So that is a professional service. Kahit yung mga doctors, that is also considered as professional service. Yung mga lawyers natin, or kahit yung mga carpenter natin, di ba? They are doing this professional service. Okay, specialized service to serve our clients or customers. Okay, so we have these important parts of productive system to produce our product. And ulit natin yung production ng product from the raw material to the desired output. It is either tangible or non-tangible output. Ito pong una, ang ano po dito product design. Okay, that is the first important part in the system. We have to design the product. Okay, production planning. Mayroon na tayong design, and of course, these technical designs will undergo planning, because so that we will be able to specify or identify the procedures, what you are going to do, what are the materials that we are going to use, what are the logistics that we are going to use, ilan po bang taong gagawan ng ganitong design, so on and so forth. So magkano, parang ganon, gaano kabilis, gaano ka taas ang pagtatrabaho nito in terms of period of time, no? So we need to have this production planning. Number 3, we have purchasing and materials management. So canvas tayo, mayroon na tayong list of materials or logistics that you are going to use. Then we have to purchase this material. Okay, and it should have to pass materials management also. That is why sa mga organization natin, engineering organization, we should have this materials engineer. Sila po yung mag-identify ng anong klase material, sila po yung mag-specify kung ano po yung specific materials na gagamitin natin. That of course we should have to consider and see to it that all those specified materials, yun po ang gagamitin nila. Okay, then we have also the inventory control. Last time I mentioned that what is an inventory. So the inventory is synonymous to stocks. So we should have to this is also very important in our organization, in the production, okay, in the production system or productive system. Why? Because you might be able to break the operation if we will lose the supply of the material. So dapat ang in charge dito sa inventory control, dapat sila ang may alam kung gaano karami yung magagamit araw-araw, tsaka gaano karami yung naiwan doon sa inventory natin or sa warehouse natin, para more or less we should be able to have this continuous and smooth process of production of our materials. Kasi po pag magkamali dito yung in charge sa inventory, baka wala na tayong magagamit bukas, tsaka magkaproblema na nga po tayo sa supply, especially if some of our materials will be taken from other country na kailangan pa natin na i-shipping pa, i-transport pa, ilang araw ba yung transportation, yun nga yung magiging problema. Wala na tayong magagawa. Pag wala tayong magawa, we are paying for the operational expenses, kahit yung mga tao na andyan, kahit walang trabaho, kasi hindi nila kasalanan, ang mangyayari dyan, suswilduhan pa natin yan, tsaka yung mga rentals natin, yung mga taxes natin, wala tayong output kasi wala tayong material. Iyon ang pinakamahirap pag problema natin is yung inventory control. So kailangan natin ito sa isang proseso to produce our product. Then of course, the workflow layout. Okay, so see to it that the layout of the processes of our production process is somewhat like yung smooth yung flow niya. Especially pag gumamit tayo ng yung tinatawag natin na pace, yung worker pace, no? Assembly line. So kailangan open yung linya natin, no? So kahit yung sa machine, dapat open yung linya natin na walang babara dyan. There's no barriers along the process. O di kaya kailangan na we will be working side by side, no? So yun ang kailangan natin sa workflow layout, no? Na side by side, na hindi pa natin kailangan ng long transportation, long walk, okay, long movement. So kailangan kung pwede po dito lang katabi-tabi lang yung process natin so that to minimize the transformation time. Actually, class transportation in any project, in any work processes or production, kailangan po yun. Okay? Kahit sa civil works, no? Sa construction. So, mas maganda yung ang supply natin, malapitan ra. Di ba? Yung kukuha pa tayo ng mga gravel at saka yung mga sand, saka yung quarry natin masyadong malayo. Ay, wag naman din masyadong malayo. Okay, pag mayroon tayong makukuha na ng medyo malapit lang, ayun, diyan lang tayo. Okay? So just try to study, yun po ang trabaho ng transportation engineer. Na they have to study kung how much is the expenses that will incurred, okay? If we will use this longer sources or yung masyadong malayo na source at saka dito sa malapit. So, hindi naman natin ibig sabihin, dito tayo sa malapit kasi mas advantageous to kasi malapit lang. Then you should have to consider many things also. Okay? So, siguro yung expenses, yung sa malayo, baka mura lang yon, mabawi natin yan. Pero kailangan natin yung transportation na mayroong magagandang serbisyo naman yon. So, work flow layout is very important also. Na hindi naman masyado mag-cross-cross dyan ang mga worker natin, no? So, see to it that the process is harmonious or smooth, no? Smooth processes to attend the target production of our materials or our product. And also, we have to consider another part of the productive system, important part, the quality control. Okay, so we have this QA, the quality assurance control system natin. So yung mga tao na in charge diyan, kailangan masyadong stricto yan. Okay? So what should be in their mind is the output, the product should always be in the compliance to what is in the design or what is specified in the design. Hindi yan pwede na yan. Kasi tayo mga Pilipino mahilig sa, okay na yan, acceptable na yan, kasi konti lang yung diferensya. Hindi. Kailangan, pag tayo ma-assign dyan sa quality control, kung sino ma-assign dyan, kailangan stricto. Pag 10 mm, dapat 10 mm yung reinforcements na gagamitin natin. Okay? Yung mga puthaw natin. So, yun, very important yan. Okay? Kasi po, yung iba, sabihin na, bigyan mo ako ng 10 mm na, yung yero. Sabihin nila, sir, itong, okay na siguro itong 8 mm. Pag sinabing 10 mm, 10 mm talaga yan. Okay? So, we should have this, what we call as quality control. Why? Because if there's something wrong with the quality of our product, pag ibinalik yan sa customer natin, nako, maraming maapektuhan yan. Halimbawa, maging waste na yan. Okay, so cost, nako, mawawala yung cost. Saka yung sa time, no? Okay, it will damage the program of works. Okay, kasi nako, so maraming maapektuhan yung sa cost ng labor, cost ng production. Maraming mapektuhan yan pag hindi maganda yung quality ng produkto natin. So, pag sino yung nandyan sa quality control, yung sa quality assurance, kailangan stricto talaga yan. Tsaka marami naman tayong mga measures ng quality control eh. Andiyan naman yung ISO yung international standards, no? So, yun, we should have follow. Depende yun sa produkto natin or services. Kung anong ISO yung i-apply natin. Ayun, that is very important that we should be accredited with that or that you should have to pass this quality assurance or might be we will be using ISO standards. Okay? So, next, we have this product design. No? Ayan ang pinag-usapan natin kanina. But anyway, it refers to the process of creating a set of product specifications appropriate to the demands of the situation. Pag sinabi nating demands or demands of the situation, it is the demand of the consumer or the clients. Huwag naman tayo mag-produce ng negosyo o produkto natin na walang bibili. Okay, so it might be just wasting our everything, no, in our company. So production planning and scheduling, that is very important. Okay, as for defined as forecasting the future sales of the given product, translating this forecast into the demand. It generates for various production facilities and or arranging for the procurement of these facilities. Okay, so ito po yung sa production planning and scheduling, no? So, ano po yung gagamitin natin dito? Basically, we should have to use this forecasting. Saan po ba tayo kakuha ng mga data para i-forecast natin for the future? Okay, so yun po. Yung sa last year's data, no? Or historical data. So, maraming data naman yan eh. Mayroon pa tayong mga statistical data na pwede nating magamit to produce this or translating this product to reality. Okay, so you can use this forecasting to translate into the demand and for various production facilities and arranging for the procurement of these facilities, whatever necessary to produce our product. Okay, so purchasing materials management. Ayun nga po. The approach refers to the approach that seeks efficiency of operation through integration of all materials acquisition, movement, and storage activities in the firms. Okay, so klaro po yun all materials acquisition, purchasing, yun po ang trabaho ninyo. And of course, movement, or meaning to say, yun po ang sinabi ko po kanina, yung transportation, and of course, storage activities in the firm. Kailangan po ito yung storage, minsan nga, baka yung mga materials natin na nakatiwangwang lang dyan sa labas, delikado po yan pag simento yan, delikado po yan pag yero yan, ayun, baka it will damage, no, the temperature or the weather will damage all our materials. So kailangan natin ng storage facilities. So mayroon tayong bunk house, ano ba yung tawag niyan? Yung doon natin ilalagay, ibang house, parang tao yung nakatira dyan yung storehouse, no? Yung sa storage natin or sa yun nga para we will be able to secure our materials or will be able to secure against sa mga magnanakaw, against sa weather conditions, parang ganon, para it will not damage our materials. Okay, so yun yung pong mga trabaho dyan na sa purchasing and material management. And of course, yun pong sabi ko po kanina sa inventory control. This is the process of establishing and maintaining appropriate levels of reserve stocks and of goods. Okay, kasi po, ayun nga po, sabi ko po kanina na it's very bad for a processes na mahinto dahil wala na tayong available na materials. Kasi babayaran mo yan lahat. And of course, we have this workflow layout. Yun po, ito po yung sabi ko po kanina. It is the process of determining the physical arrangement, the process flow of the production system. And lastly, we have this quality control that refers to the measurement of products or service against standards set by the company. Yun nga po yung sabi ko po kanina na dapat kung sino man yung ma-assign dyan sa quality control, dapat you must be very strict to what is in that design and specified in the design. And yun po ang tawag natin na standard set by the company. Okay, yun na po. So I hope that you learn something with our discussion in relation to this managing processes, operations, and services. Okay, so if you think that you learn something with regards to our discussion today, I hope that you will subscribe my YouTube channel. Click that notification bell so that every time I have a new video that I will upload, then you will be notified. And then if you want, then share this to your classmates and to anybody which is interested to learn more about management, especially managing operations and service, managing production and service operations. God bless, keep safe, keep healthy, and thank you very much. God bless, and thank you. Bye-bye.